power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum, all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep, designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew, it wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, pass that like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian, blend that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he's well when they wish. Can't get it by they self.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the my man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up, getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Then I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of a distort. I'ma leave it when it's time. You run to Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma stick, I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Got 180. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley, gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
61, matchbox lights.
Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They got a man. It's Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kiko Alonso able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility. They walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
That opening drive sack. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kiko Alonso coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw is gone, and that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In his 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
The open man is Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. I'll be about to run because I'm about to take you to school.
On 1st down, Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Brees under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. We're scoreless after 1. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Brees to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brees now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
At the 25-yard line.
Check who draw quarter.
From the 25 on second down. Goff. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there. Goff to Kupp. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Shifts by him, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw, Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Goff. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze now to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Breeze again. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Breeze now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. 20! Thomas has got it. Complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Come on, let's go.
On the ground, Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? 5-9. Check, 154, 154. 5-1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. But yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Another carry now for Gurley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
Topper!
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hold on.
Here's Goff. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Now it's gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Goff now to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally,
touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 96 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, kill! Hey, 5. Turbo's up.
Goff now looks to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Ginn. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter from Oakland. The Chiefs continue to add on. They're really rolling. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll air it out deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 61 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory. 3
touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Check, watch it before. Value 1. Check.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, Gurley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
What's up? Just started the 4th quarter.
Huh? Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
27 to 0.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Goff now looking to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Oh, wow.
Gurley. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I have to check this schedule.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Kill!
On play action, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. It got his man complete. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 44 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Are you watching it right now?
Kill!
On play action, now Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The open man is Smith. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running with Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler, Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Here's Gurley. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Where's your bye week?
From the 22, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Escaping. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And Woods has it complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Okay.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for gone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Marshawn Lattimore right. He was draped all over it.
He's going for it.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Super. 56. Mike.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready? We're waiting. Let's break it down, fellas. Break it down. He's coming. Double up, double up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. 21, 21. Hey, Delta.
Bree's going to throw here. And this is Cook with a grab. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
322
So for the Saints, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
No doubt, I'm in the top 5.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I didn't put him as much as everybody else, but yeah, you do face the Buccaneers, right? I know y'all do.
Twice.
Oh snap, yeah, bro. He like to run.
Oh, he likes to run. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I'm going against Seattle. Yep.
You hate cause I say no risk. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm icy in Vegas,
Huh?
I make a lot of new money,
Well, that was week 1, and Von Bell got NFC defense. Yeah, 2 tackles, 3 picks. Of course, Lamar Jackson gets AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Yep. Let me shoot, 7th in offense. Well, right now it looks like I'm 2nd. Well, it's on the thing it says 7th, but it looks like I'm on 2nd on the thing. teams yet? Oh, yeah, 49. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're on 9th right now. For your off. But in the league standing, you're 28. Wait, how is the Jets number 1 in the league standing? I'm 16th, okay. But that's probably gonna change when they advance it. Oh, the Buccaneers is first on defense?
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
Yeah, the Buccaneers is first on defense.
So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got
But when it comes to me, that's gonna change.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
That's gonna change.
Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon.
Let me see where I'm at.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay, death comes in 3s. Wins come in 2s. Cash comes in 1s. Throw it up, celebrate some news.
Golly.
Pull up and pop out and pull out.
22nd on defense.
When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm 22nd on defense.
Okay.
Yes.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with
You're 28th on defense.
Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby.
Yeah, I gotta get better. If my defense get better.
What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her 1 foul just to tell her it's 1 now. How come? I need rest. No
Shoot, I need to get my defense up too.
Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I'm a trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they thinking. They don't even gotta say it. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Make sure I do that.
With the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
I went from 29 points. I should have had like 40. Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 4 drop.
Okay, this is his nickname to 2-0. The Ravens dude, he said his thing to 2-0. Oh, he is 2-0.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real with Rondo. Only got.
It says it's a Jets guy, but that's gonna change.
Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a mill today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down the finish. I don't play it down to get it. Talk about that, come strong, I'm with it. Better see me now. Oh God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go big. Run up the cash, you love the
Alright, gotta be at 16.
I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my J-lock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop.
Number 28.
Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I gotta get back up. I gotta get back up.
Yup.
You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Who's the worst team in the NFL? Please don't tell me I won them.
The Bills. He's in last place. Yeah, this is a.
With the game, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream.
Drew Brees is actually number 1.
Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.
Yep, he's number 1.
Try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
Not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could
Yeah, you're like a couple seconds behind.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, did crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me when I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
How many times did Thomas Morstead punt? Wow, only had 1 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That I had to kick with Thomas Morstead.
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
Kick. Oh, look, David Murray's up there. With the kick return.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Posse, Dave went.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went.
course, Ted Ginn's #1. Oh yeah, because I had that return in the first game. That's why. But hey, did you already see my my lineup for my ultimate team? Okay.
And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game has veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we
oh, there's 2 games at 35-7.
the kings of all crowd. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Full close in the counter of what kind? Then jump to the
let me go back to it because I completely forgot.
Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, we're giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Fools in the counter of
You said the Browns?
like rocket fuel.
Nah, I don't first the Browns. Week 3 is the Seahawks. Week 4 is the Cowboys. Week 5 is the Buccaneers. Week 6 is the Jaguars. Week 7 is the Bears. Week 8 is the Cardinals. Then week 9 is the bye week. 10 Falcons. 11 Buccaneers. 12 Panthers. 13 versus Falcons again. Then week 14 is against you. Week 15 is the Colts. Week 16 is the Titans. Last week is the Panthers. Yes, sir.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Probably the probably the Cardinals. Oh, that's week 4. So probably them two. know I can take on you. All I need to do is get a good corner to guard Antonio Brown.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
On the Bengals.
We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Then we gon' ride till we die.
You already seen that I'm number one with the passing yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the game hard for you. And I'm coming to New Orleans. Yeah, I definitely gotta get a W. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna leave with a W. Dude, I'm gonna wear black. Better wear white.
Whatever.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
It's at home.
Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the
Coming over here.
Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth.
That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100